Trouble in Paradise. Trouble in Paradise. I don't know if a lot of you are unaware, but the episode dropped. We had a guest on there named Afia Bennett. It was me, Library, CP, Freeze, M4, Joe, the whole team with the special guest. And first and foremost, salute to everybody. Shout out to Reddit. But Reddit, get rid of that name, The Flippers. Done. It's Flip Set or Flip Nation. I have a page on Instagram called Flip the Network, FlipDanetwork, where you can meet my cast members and different people that's a part of Flip the Network or Flip Nation. The Flippers sound crazy. I don't want to be a part of nothing called the Flippers. And I'm not really in Reddit, but when they send it to me from the stuff from Reddit, salute to y'all. Y'all got it on lock. Reddit got it on lock. Reddit. It's heavy in Reddit. It's heavy in Reddit. Where we don't have to edit. But when you come around and you stay still, I may have to dead it. I talk so fast, you didn't spit it. Nah, I'm playing. But shout out to Reddit. But they said that Flip Nation, Flip Set took an L. They said we took an L. 85%. And I was reading the comments on Patreon because I'm in there. Flip the Script Podcast is me. Or Flip the Network is me. If you see Flip the Network, that's me in there. And I'm talking and I'm seeing. And when I'm reading the comments, I feel like that my message got misinterpreted. Because I had to hit up Ish and call him. I called Ish and I'm like, I had to apologize. Like, if you felt that I was saying that you're not pro-black because you have a white significant other, that's wrong. I had to apologize to my brother because somebody on Twitter said, yo, Flip, isn't your wife Indian? Yes. Isn't your daughter light-skinned with long hair? Yes. Didn't your daughter tell the Caucasian kids not to say the N-word? Yes. Didn't your daughter tell the teacher not to say the word Negro? Yes. Didn't your daughter write a crazy piece about Malcolm X that was great? Yes. So why you coming at Ish? I had to apologize to my brother because that's not what I meant. I was telling Ish that I've read a lot of comments of black women feeling that he's hypocritical because of how he talks about the black community uplifting each other and helping each other. And sometimes we're idiots because we don't hold each other accountable or look within each other to police each other and all this stuff he says. But he has a white significant other. That's what I read. But I told him that. Not from my beliefs. I was understanding what the lady was saying. And then they went in on me on Twitter. Yo, Frederick Douglass, Flip, Frederick Douglass. He had a white wife. And then I said he had a black wife first. Then he said, well, does that take away from what Frederick Douglass contributed to the black movement? No, it doesn't. And here's my thing, though. Here's my thing. And I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. A lot of you feel like that I should stay away from matters of consequence. But many of you who are high and mighty are hesitant to share your wisdom. You know why you're hesitant to share your wisdom? Conceivably, because you're afraid that you'll be bested or upstaged. Let's talk about it. You're afraid to share your wisdom conceivably because you're afraid that you'll be bested or upstaged. It should always be each one teach one. So the fact that you're up there, and I'm not pointing a finger, I don't care. You can't break what I built. No, I laugh at you. I laugh out loud every time I laugh. I'm here, you're there. You watching me. I appreciate it. But the fact remains that Flip shouldn't talk about this. He's an idiot. He's too immature. No. I have a lighthearted vision or a lighthearted perspective on things. But there's no way when it comes to serious topics that I'm immature. I cannot relate because in the heat of a moment, I'm not calm enough to convey my message appropriately. But the fact remains that some of you don't want me to be helped or taught. I laugh at you. I'm not mad. What if it was your child or your friend? And because a lot of you like to be the best one or the smartest one in the room. Not my man Ish. Ish pulled me to the side and chop it up with me. That's why I rock with him. We don't do that there at the JBN. We don't do that there on the JBP. Nah. Flip should sit down. Why? If I want to take my time and understand and articulate words, I can. Regardless of me not graduating or being 211 schools, Murray Bertram, environmental studies, Martin Van Buren, Clyde Barton, Prospect Heights, Manhattan Proper, Satellite. Manhattan Proper is a club. Manhattan Comprehensive, Satellite, Environmental Studies. Did I say that? I've been through a lot of schools. And one thing I do is have common sense. I'm a little excited sometimes. I'm not here to explain that. I feel like we lost the notion or the thoughts of each one teach one. We lost that. We lost the passion of helping our fellow man. So instead of, and of course it came off ignorant, and I had to apologize. And I apologize to anyone that felt that I was saying that. Because you have a significant other who is not black takes away from your pro-blackness, I apologize. But I know, or I am aware of people who feel that way. I speak for those people as well. I believe that I should teach them, so I should speak for them and then tell them why I think it's wrong. We're so quick to bash others down. And despite one's opinion, many expect the person communicating the message to demonstrate it in their own actions. Believe it or not. Why? Because one could be regarded as a hypocrite if they don't. And that's just what it is. I'm not the one to push a brother down or push a sister down because they don't agree with my opinion. We got it all messed up, and I'm not blaming you. All I'm saying is that before they took it all out of social studies book, Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, I remember as a kid reading and seeing Martin Luther King with his black wife, Malcolm X with his black wife and his black children. That's what I remember. That's what we looked up to. I saw Marcus Garvey with his black wife. This is what we looked up to. This is what we understood. This is the people that stood for pro-blackness. Now, of course, times has changed, and we hear the stories, and we hear that Malcolm X and Martin Luther King were smashing white women. I don't care. Without the presence of social media, we were unaware what Martin Luther King and Malcolm X were doing with white women in the midst of their campaign. We weren't aware of it. We didn't know. We didn't have pictures. I didn't see. So I didn't care. But we're so quick to tear others down and show the hypocrisy in it, right? He's a hypocrite as well. I see a lot of people attack these brothers, but what they stood, the man sang, "We shall overcome." A rock is coming, we shall, a rock, it's the rock, come, pow, fell, got up, we shall overcome. So, what? What? Malcolm knew he might have been killed and still went to Harlem. What? Let's talk about it. They wasn't afraid of the movement. They wasn't afraid to stand forward or stand up for black people. And whatever they say how black people should treat it, they were in the field with black people. A lot of us think like Malcolm X. We must take care of our own before we can extend our hand to others. That's the truth. So I understood it. And then he ended up cleaning it up later when he went to the Mecca and all that stuff. We know he cleaned it up. And, but I understood. All I'm trying to say is that I understand where everybody's coming from. If I came off that ignorant, I apologize to my brother Ish. I apologize to some of you because I have a message. I have a voice. And I don't want to make anybody feel that because you have a white girlfriend, a Latino girlfriend, or Russian girlfriend, that it makes you less pro-black. But some people may look at you as a hypocrite. Just call it what a TI is. Queens.